Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's Thursday 22nd and I just can't be bothered to do anything. I've had a shower, I can't even bother to dry my hair, so I've put some sea salt spray in it and I'm just going to let it dry and let it dry curly, natural curls, and see what happens. I need to edit, but yeah. I very nearly got to the end of the other sock last night while I was knitting. We watched Towie and then I watched Bake Off, and my watch is going to talk to me.
I don't understand.
Go away, I didn't ask for your permission. So yeah, I got close to the toe. I think I've got another 10 rows. Then I can do the toes. So that's just, I just put that in my basket. That's where all my whips go. But I need to sort that basket out really, because there's a bag in there with nothing in it anymore, and so on and so forth. But over the last sort of couple of days, I've been thinking that I really want to use some stash. I've got so much that now I need to put another bag, like a vacuum bag, up in the loft, and it's mostly acrylic, and it's just getting a little bit ridiculous. And yeah, one of the reasons is that I need to put this yarn in the loft is because I've moved everything around in here. So I've moved everything that was in my cupboard into the drawer, and everything into the drawer to the box under the bed, which had the yarn in it. The yarn is in a bag at the moment in the bedroom, and I'm thinking of either doing a big project to use up some of the stash. I just don't know what, because at the moment I'm just not in the mood to make anything, and that's really bad. Maybe I should look at some patterns and that might give me some inspiration or something. I don't know whether to do a few little things or a big thing. I don't really need any more blankets, as you can see, and I've got a couple in the loft as well, so I really don't need any blankets. I was thinking making Christmas presents for the boys and for my nieces and nephews basically, but then what do I make? So yeah, I'm just a little bit, I need to use some stash, and I don't want to use it just for something that is not going to be used, if that makes sense. Like, I don't want to make it for a blanket, because I've got 2 blankets here that I am using, not at the same time, but then there's also a blanket here that Ian uses. I've got the temperature blanket in the loft, I've got another blanket in the loft. I think I've got 3 blankets in total in the loft, that I've got my Sophie's Universe blanket. So I don't think that something like that will be very productive for me. Plus I have got like one ball, I've got one ball of like colours, if that makes sense, but then I do have sort of a couple of balls of the same colour. I was thinking of maybe making something for my mum and dad's new house, but they live in Spain. Will they really need a blanket? So yeah, it's all just a bit, I don't know. I really don't know what to do with my stash. And yeah, so if you've got any suggestions, let me know. And I might also do a Ravelry thread and do like a stash, use your stash, knit or crochet along. It could be knit or crochet, so craft along, because I think lots of us have lots of stash, and I think that we need to use some of it basically. I have got a bag in the loft, and what I will like to do is get some of it down and decide what I want to use and whatever. I've also got a lot of the Bernat, it's not Bernat blanket, but it's the Aldi blanket yarn that I was thinking of making some more cows with and use that up. I don't know what else to make. I suppose I could make blankets with it, but I don't really have enough to make good size blanket for like Callum or Connor and Callum and Charlotte. I don't have a big enough quantity for that. So yeah, I'm a bit all, I don't know, maybe I'll get over this stage and I'll be okay, but this is just my thoughts at the moment. I'm thinking out loud at the moment. So yeah, that's about it. Me personally, I don't really think I need anything else. Obviously I'm going to make myself a jumper with my fade. I could probably make myself a long line cardigan, a little bit like the grey one that I bought from Primark, but make like a long one, or even a granny, what is it called, a granny campfire cardigan. They look really nice, but then I don't want it too wild with all the different colours, but we shall see. Something that's in my mind at the moment, we shall see. Anyway, I'm going to drink my first coffee as I just got up and got straight in the shower, because I just thought, well, if I don't do it now, then I just can't be bothered. So normally I like to have showers when I first get up, or like in the evening. I don't normally like to have showers midday. I think that's just weird, but each to their own, unless I'm unwell and I feel like I need to refresh and whatever. But anyway, I'm going to stop rambling, and I'm going to watch some YouTube today once I've edited, because I haven't done that for a while, and I'm going to knit some more on my shorts today, as I haven't knitted on them for a while, and just have a chill rest of the day until I need to go Tesco, basically. Did I mention that I needed to go Tesco yesterday? Can't remember, I haven't edited yet, but I didn't go Tesco in the end. We got fish and chips for dinner, and I just popped in the Co-op to get milk, bread, bin bags that are too small for our bin. I got 40 litre, 45 litre. Don't ask me what litre I normally get in Tesco. I just know where they are and I pick them up. They must be like 50 litre or something. But the bin bag, I put it in the recycle bin for now. It doesn't go to the bottom, so never mind. Anyway, that's that. I'm going to go and going to chill for the day, so I don't know what I'm going to film. So you know, I said that I couldn't be bothered to do anything today. Well, I'm just editing, and it's quite a nice sunny day. So I'm thinking that I might go downstairs and clear the plants up and tidy that up a little bit, because they've got a little bit out of hand, and especially with the weather the way it is, a couple of them have died, especially a couple of the pepper plants. They're just twigs now, so I'm going to pull them up. I'm probably just going to pull the tomato plant up as well, because that's sort of a little bit overrun and a little bit everywhere. So I'm thinking of just starting afresh and going from there, basically, pulling everything up, waiting for spring to come to plant some more plants. My hair ain't really going as curly as it normally does. I don't know, it's just going more fluffy. Never mind, I really don't care. So yeah, I'm gonna wait for this to finish editing, exporting, whatever, and then I'm gonna go downstairs and tidy some plants up. So I've got my gloves ready, which are just rubber gloves, and I'm gonna go down there and sort that out. Take some bin bags with me. It really does need tidying up, and I think the gardeners might come tomorrow, so yeah, just tidy up a little bit, get a little bit sorted, and see what happens, because it's just looking a bit of a mess, and I haven't been down there for a while. I've been checking on the plants, but not properly, so I want to try and get like all the weeds out and bits and pieces. So I'll take my phone down. I won't take the camera, but I'll take my phone down, because I don't want this to break or anything. And yeah, we'll just see how far I get. Might take a before and after picture or something like that. We shall see. Anyway, I'm just going to finish waiting for this, and then yeah. So this is what we're looking at now. I've taken the 2 pepper plants up, and I've left that one because this one has got the biggest peppers on it. We probably won't eat them, but I just don't want to get rid of the plant. So yeah, and I've moved my pots to here to free up that, so hopefully the gardeners might cut that. So I've just put everything in here. I've left them there because they're bulbs. I'm hoping that they will regrow. This is what I cut off of the tomato plant. I'm going to chuck them because that one is a bit funky, but yeah. So I managed to grow peppers and tomatoes, not that we ate any this year. I think I left it a bit too late, so that's still got bulbs in it. I've just cut them back, so hopefully they might come back. That I cut right back, and that is still growing. There's still like buds on here to grow. This has gone a bit wild. I might just trim this back a little bit. So yeah, and here is just all the bits and pieces, so I'm going to leave them for now. But yeah, so the plants are done, and I thought I'd quickly try this on. It's dry, that I washed it yesterday, but it's grown ever so much. Oh my god, it is humongous. What am I gonna do? This happened to the yellow jumper, and it's not as fluffy anymore or as like puffy or anything, and it's like down to my knees. It's humongous. I don't know what to do. I might just leave it in the car anyway and have it as a I called it a cardi blank because John, one of our friends, he said it's like a cardigan and a blanket, and he was like, oh, cardi blank. So I was like, yes, that's a good one. But it's just huge. I love it, don't get me wrong, but it's just massive. And it's not as, it's like the stitches have opened up so much as well. Must have been the first time I've washed it then. Yeah, learn from your mistakes, Denise. I think I only put it on a 40 wash. But it's the Aldi Aran, and stuff that I've had before has grown with this yarn as well. But at least it doesn't smell of diesel anymore. And I can always just, if I get cold in the car, if I'm waiting or whatever really, if we're at the garage, I can always cover myself over with it and it will be fine. So yeah, learn from your mistakes, Denise. Don't wash things anymore. No, I'm joking. But yeah, so I made myself some porridge and I'm going to eat that, which is just on my table there. Eat that, drink my coffee, put some telly on. So I've just managed to get the chair and stand on it and reach into the loft just about by stretching as much as I could. And I have got this bag of yarn down. So this is the yarn that was in the loft. There is, sorry about the rustling, but there is lots. And then this is the yarn that I had under the bed that is in another vacuum bag. And there's lots there too. So I really need to get making. I've just spoken to Casey and showed her my cocoon cardigan thing, humongous thing now, and she was like, oh my god, it looks so cozy. So I said, what, do you want one? She was like, I would love one of those, I would wear it all the time. So I'm gonna make Casey one of those. I'm gonna see what yarns I can put together that would make a wearable garment, not just a random coloured garment. So yeah, I've got some different bits and pieces that I can put together. I've also got yarn in the bedroom as well, so that's not like an issue. I've got some Aran, which is the same as that. So it might stretch out a bit if she washes it. And I've got Chunky. I've got some Panland Aran as well that could possibly go in it. And I might try it and do it sort of striped, but not too striped. I might just like nice colours like grey and I don't know. We'll see. I've got some nice colours that are in the bedroom anyway. But if I can make room for in the boxes up there, then I can put some of this in there. So either way, no matter what I use, I'm using up stash. So yeah, that's the main thing. I was thinking of doing a stash along on Ravelry doing a thread, just because I've got so much stash. I do want to use some of it up. So yeah, I was also thinking this morning, I don't know how anyone will feel about this, but there is the Strictly Sock Along going on at the moment. Ali from Little Drops of Wonderful hosts that on her Ravelry. So if you knit socks, then go check out her channel, Little Drops of Wonderful, and all of the Strictly Sock Along details are in the description of her podcast. But I don't watch Strictly, and I know that you can bend the rules lots, and I haven't got the tripod on, but never mind. You can bend the rules. You don't have to be watching to knit your Strictly socks and things like that. But I'm just not into Strictly. It's not something that I watch. But the one thing that I do watch and really enjoy is Dancing on Ice. Would anyone be interested in doing a Dancing on Ice craft along? Now, it don't have to be socks, or it won't have to be socks. I was thinking of doing anything that is ice related, cold related, snow related, dancing related, and just do a little knit along while Dancing on Ice is on. That doesn't start till next year, I think it's the beginning of January it starts, so there's plenty of time to get your ideas and things like that. I will talk about it more in the next podcast, but that's one thing that I was thinking of maybe starting as well. Anyway, now it's time to have a look at all this yarn, see where and what I'm gonna do with it. Yeah, I'm thinking of making hats as well. I want small projects that I can use up the yarn and gift as well. So for Christmas I can do hats and cows and gloves and things like that. I've got that in my mind. So yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I'm gonna see if I can just put some bits together, even if I have a bag that stuff I'm gonna use, and then a bag that will definitely not be used at the moment, and I can just put that in the loft because these bags are huge. I could probably get everything in one bag. So yeah, I'm just gonna have a little sort out. So I've been Tesco and got bits that I needed, and I've cooked dinner. I should have really said this beforehand, but I've done burgers with chips and some frankfurters. They're just Tesco burgers, but they were like with cheddar. They were like the finest range, and they looked really nice. And when I opened the packet, they actually smelt nice. Haven't tried them yet, obviously, but there is loads here. And I also do a topping. I don't know if you can see that under there, which is onion, bacon lardons, and Hertz frankfurters. Chop that all up really small, and then do a sauce, which is a tablespoon of tomato ketchup, a tablespoon of mayonnaise, and then a like chili relish or jalapeno relish or something with a little bit of kick, and a little bit of mustard, English mustard, and I'll put a tiny weeny little bit of garlic powder in. I don't know whether you can taste the garlic powder.
Not on the camera, I can't.
No, not you, I'm talking to you. Yeah, so I just thought I would show you my dinner. Looks really nice. And I've got Dr. Pepper that we will keep the ring pull from that I told you before. Anyway, I'm going to go and enjoy. So I'm pleased to say that I have finished knitting, they're not finished, but finished knitting my November socks already. It's gone so quick, and yeah, even though they're really long and super duper long, 70 row leg with a 20 row cuff, then a 60 row foot, fish lips kiss heel. Really pleased with them. Just need to kitchen of the toes and weave in the ends, and they are done. I'm not going to start my December ones just yet. I want to get the blue pair on the go, and I want to start a granny square cocoon thing, the red thing that I showed earlier on, for my sister. So that will probably be for her Christmas present. I'm going to make one of them just to use up some stash as well, and then I've decided I'm going to make some hats and bits and pieces. So yeah, but I'm going to put these in the bag now because I'm not going to kitchen of the toe today. I'm going to do that tomorrow, and I'm going to get a hook, get some yarn, and start a granny square just so I can get it going. And yeah, I'm pleased with that so far. Anyway, that's it for today. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you've enjoyed, and I shall see you tomorrow. Bye.